So we're hiking to Dream Lake, which is where we went in the very first video here in Colorado, and we're vastly unprepared for this. Got our spikes on. Hope for the best. I had planned this hike to be my New Year's Eve video, reflecting on the year. And New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday, and I wanted to come here and shoot an awesome video in the snow talking about what the year has been like. And so far, everything about this has been not enjoyable. Like I was saying, everything about this experience has been miserable so far. From getting here, to being here, it's unbelievably cold. I think my camelback has ripped, so the back of my backpack is now wet. I took my camera out to save it from the wet, dropped it in the snow. But there's so many people here, and it's just unbearable. I don't know, that's the whole point of my very first video where we did this hike. So don't have expectations. Take what the park gives you. It's just unbearable. The weather is unbelievably difficult to get through. And I just sunk about a foot into the snow. We're almost to Dream Lake now. I cannot be more thankful. It's incredibly difficult conditions. It's getting worse. Hey, this is one of those log bridges. Just watch it. So we made it to Dream Lake. Camelback is frozen. All of the water inside is frozen. We've just received a snow squall warning. Don't really know what that means. Doesn't sound good, though. Feels like all of a sudden, all of those people that were around us just disappeared. Feels like we're the only ones out here now. Just totally alone in the snow. This is, I guess, more of what I expected it to feel like. Peaceful. Without many people. The weather is still brutal though. It's been a good test for all of our gear, but gosh. I suppose there's an interesting metaphor here. All of a sudden there was no more people around us and we're alone. It feels the same way about the year. Sometimes all of a sudden it feels like the year's come to a close and we're already celebrating a new year. 2020 and 2021 have been so unique in that aspect that once they're gone, it feels like they never were here. When I started 2021, I had a goal of doubling the videos on my channel. Started with 22 videos. The Christmas video was the 23rd video that I posted this year, bringing me to 45. So, I did it. I accomplished my goal, and I gotta say, it feels pretty good. I think it's easy to look back at this year and consider it a failure or a missed opportunity. Same with last year. Because of all the things we couldn't do because of COVID, we continue to not be able to do or have to find a way around. But I think to rule it a failure, we've been missing all of the good that did happen this year. I'm worried I don't have enough B-roll or videos here. I'm just worried it doesn't really capture how brutal these conditions have been today. Just between everything, my water being entirely frozen, I mean, look at that. It doesn't even, I'm sure you can hear it as well. Yeah, I can't overstate how difficult this has been. It's been such a challenge. Finding the trail, not falling off the trail, not sinking into the snow, suffering through the wind. The wind is just swirling. Hand warmers are useless. I wish I could convey to you guys what it's like to be here. I hope I'm doing that, but I worry that I'm not. Standing in about a foot of snow, maybe more, and behind me is Bear Lake. You'll remember from our very first video in Colorado, this is where it started. So I wanted to end the year here. Not where the year started, where our life in Colorado started. Felt too poetic to pass up. Fortunately, the wind is pretty strong, so I don't know if I'll be able to say much other than thank you for another year here on YouTube. It's just been so much fun sharing this adventure with everyone out there, all the Flatlanders. Well, we've had a good development here, as all the Utah videos do. It's continued to snow quite a lot, so we're trying to put chains on the tires. At some point in my life, I think I need to put chains on in not the absolute worst case scenario. Just finished putting on chains. Snow is continuing to get worse and worse.
We're gonna be lucky if we make it home.
We're using the hope method at the moment. Brandon, how you feel about this?
I feel great now, and that I'm in the car.
I meant about driving.
Oh. How about you driving?
Yeah.
I feel okay, I guess.
Okay, that's good. I feel at least the same. Okay, how you feel?
I'm nervous.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, you thought that was the end of the video. It's not. More video to come. Just once, Colorado, I want chains to work. Once again, a chain has fallen off and become wrapped around the wheel. Once again, we're on the ground, 20 degrees in the snow, taking it off. We've made it out of the park and we're headed for some barbecue. And just at this point, happy to be alive. This was an interesting day. An interesting end to an interesting year. I have nothing else to say. One of the most adventurous years to date. And thank you all the Flatlanders out there for riding along for another one. See you next year. This is my New Year's video.
This is the New Year's video.
Yeah. What do you got to say? Happy New Year's? Or...
Yeah.